Didi, could you go on mute, please? Hmm? So you don't hear the game audio? You don't hear game audio? Let me see. But you hear my voice though, right? Are we learning? We just practice and shit. What about now? Hmm? But do you hear it? The audio? Do you hear me talking? Can you hear me talking on the mic? Yeah. What about now? What about now, you sexy son of a gun? Look at that. I did all this by myself. Come on, gang. Ah. We did it. Like I thought. I can even play COD. I can play 2K now.
He punching his mans, bro. Yo.
Bringing down some destruction.
Got man. Nah, I'm cooking. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. We cooking.
And then you can hear me talking now, right? Yeah, I'm using the microphone. Yeah, okay. I feel like should I switch it around? The only thing I had to do was switch the plugs. The thing's still the same. The only thing is the audio would just switch. It's just that I'm looking this way. I'm saying because I'm looking to the right when I play the game. Yeah. Yeah. No. No, this one is. This one is. That's what I'm saying. I can switch it. Just because this one's closer, the camera's facing regardless. Okay.
Big days are coming for us.
The smarter you are, the harder they fall.
This is your champion.
Hey, so far so good, right?
This may be the last time you compete.
You won't. What you watching me right now on? Twitch? Yeah. This one says waiting. I guess this is a video that's gonna upload. This is a live. Ooh, this shit look clean. Might have to just fix my camera though. So that's something I have to look up.
Broke their shield now. Enemy shields broke. Broke their shield now.
And in this corner, weighing in at insert weight here pounds, insert name here.
Spotted, taking fire. Broke their shield now.
I heard them guys from around the corner, bro. That's what I'm talking about. This shit be busting.
Backing out of my drone. Let's go.
Got some extra munitions here.
I might have to get a new controller because I got drift delay, but
Signaling my drone back.
I might have to get a new controller because of the drift delay, but besides that, I'm sturdy.
Grenade out.
put some pebble on my price.
All the squad is dropped for good. Check your map. I have a feeling for conditions. I'm recalling my drone.
Care package being delivered.
Frag out. I'm spotted. Taking fire. Broke the shield now. Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Broke the shield now.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Very good. We finish off the whole squad.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
are the Apex champions.
But nobody else joins them. You saw the Knicks just stayed the course. You saw everybody hit shots. And they are led by a superstar that's 6'1" and unathletic in terms of playing above the rim. But nobody seems to be able to stop him. And that is Jalen Brunson, who is on the verge of potentially going down. as the all-time greatest
nobody else
Knick
joins him.
in
You
history.
saw the Knicks just
If he
stayed the
ends up
course.
pulling
You
off
saw
a
everybody hit shots.
and they are led by a
It's
superstar that's
such a
6
right
feet
now.
1. I can't even contain my excitement. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, I'm going to take you from the elation of the Knicks tape, though, and shift it over to the losers of this equation, the Cavs. Streets was saying that this was a 1-2-3 Cancun Classic. Charles Barkley spoke to that with the inside crew at halftime. I want you to take a listen, Stephen A.
Kids at home, if you want to see what the word quit means,
Oh, come on, Chuck.
to give up, the verb of that is cavaliers.
Oh, come on.
Players ain't going to say they're going to quit, but you know what shows? Their actions.
And look, that is in summation what you were alluding to in Game 3. After that one, you said that they needed to add LeBron in order to even try to keep up in this league at this point. Is that even enough for Cleveland at this point?
Well, you would like to believe if somebody is, a four-time champion with the leadership qualities that LeBron James has put on display throughout his illustrious career and what the city of Cleveland means to him, you wouldn't see a lackadaisical effort at the tail end of Game 3 the way that you did. And so that's what you're looking at more importantly than anything else. But trust me, there was an ass-kicking in the process. It wasn't just about giving up. They were demoralized because they got stomped. And as a result, they caved in that regard. But when Charles Barkley said what he said, he was absolutely 1,000% correct because he backed it up with evidence that we all saw. How many times did we see the Knicks beating the Cleveland Cavaliers down the court? How in the hell do you give up 26 fast break points in the first half of a closeout game on your home court? Think about that for a second. 26 points and fast break points in the first half. You're not getting back on defense. You're not making that concerted extra effort to really, really show the level of urgency that comes with that moment. And that's where the word quit comes from. Maybe not Donovan Mitchell, but damn sure everybody else looked that way. And now to me, when you're going to ask this question about the Cleveland Cavaliers, I got a better question for you. Which one was worse? The dereliction of duty, the subpar or atrocious effort, whichever word works for you, in this game, or the Atlanta Hawks who were down by 47 in the first half to the New York Knicks? I mean, pick one. There's a bunch of quitting, and we got to look at the common denominator. You got two teams that essentially quit. Maybe, just maybe, it's the Knicks making them quit, considering Mr. Analytics and Mr. Atkinson, Coach Atkinson, talking about, well, actually, when you look at the analytics, we actually won 2 of the 3 games. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that you simply can't stomach. That has something to do with why you got blown out, why you got your ass kicked. And that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah, look, I will absolutely concede that they beat the 1-2 out of them. But Stephen A. You ain't had to bring up old stuff. I'm a Hawks fan. That was completely uncalled for.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Trent Hawks catching strays over here.
Let me guess. You haven't even been back to Atlanta since then, have you?
I mean,
that's how bad it was.
I know
the stench was that damn bad that they contaminated the ATL that night. That's how bad it was. That's how bad the Hawks were. Cleveland wasn't quite that bad tonight, but they were bad. Damn. And it has something to do with the New York Knicks because they're going to the finals. They're going to the finals. And oh, by the way, they might win that bad boy. I can't rule it out. It
is orange and blue skies out there for Stephen A. very clearly. We appreciate you joining us here on Sports Center.
There's nothing like extra time to play. Enjoy a complimentary third night on eligible bookings at select properties through Amex Travel. There's nothing like Platinum.
Coming up on this episode of Mind the Game.
We played to the maximum ability of our team. We were not outworked. They didn't out-physical us. They didn't outsmart us. We were out-talented.
Obviously, you're very, very familiar with Shea, but just awarded back-to-back MVPs.
Man.
Thoughts on him going back-to-back? I don't think we've really had like a definitive Wemby talk. I think some fans may not understand how good this guy is and just want to revert back to he's tall.
He's not the first guy in our league that's been tall. His ability to catch the ball with his back towards the basket or half of his body and be able to find the rim before he even lands, that is coordination that we've never seen before, and it's not just because he's tall.
I think we have some clips. What strategies, tactics would you employ to try to make Wemby less effective defensively? Let's talk about Knicks Cavs.
We know what we're going to get out of the Knicks. They're going to play hard. They're going to play tough. They have their guys. They know their roles. They know exactly what they need to do every game. Doesn't always result in a win, but at least they know what their staple is. You know, it looks a little bit different from game to game.
Shifting gears, let's touch on your future. Where is your mind right now? Are you thinking about it every day? Are you getting close to feeling a direction? Mr. James, we're back.
We are back.
Have you had a little bit of space and time since the OKC series?
Yeah, just been, chilling, man. Just, taking the whole season in and getting an opportunity to recover. Had a couple, bumps and bruises to end the season, but I think we both can agree that off season without rehab is a success. After a long season. So I'll take it.
Especially after season 23. That's,
right.
That in itself is crazy. No surgery, no rehab, amazing accomplishment. What, looking back on 23, I want to hear about it. Like, what's your take on the season, where you're at, the level you played at, and the records, you broke records. What stands out to you, start to finish, when you went into the season to the end, amazing?
Well, obviously the start of the season, wasn't, the way I wanted to start. Obviously kind of started on the shelf, coming, off the off season when I was dealing with the sciatic and sciatic pain, whatever. So, missing training camp, missing preseason, missing the first 14 games of the regular season, was challenging for me. It was difficult for me. And it was also mentally, it kind of, got to me a little bit to even know or feel like I could get back to, my level of play, So, obviously when I got back, it took a little bit of time to kind of get that rhythm, to get that flow again after missing so much time. And, but once I got going, it just felt good to be back out there with the group, as at one point, obviously we were kind of trying to figure out what we were as a team, how we all could mesh together, and injuries kind of hit again. AR gets hurt. Luka kind of steps away from, the team for a little bit for the birth of his child. I get hurt again, and, it just seemed like so many seasons just wrapped in one. But we were still staying afloat as a team. We were still playing good basketball, even with guys in and out. And then we just hit a really good streak when I came back after my last, few games out where, I fit into a role that our team needed. Luka was playing at an MVP level. AR was playing at an all-star level, and we were just on fire. We were winning games. We were defending at a high level. We was one of the best offensive teams in the league, one of the top 10 defensive teams in the league. So, it was a great, up until that point was great. And then obviously a week before the playoffs, everyone kind of know what happened. Luka goes out with the hamstring, AR goes out with the oblique. And, we are heading into the playoffs with two of our biggest guns not playing. But I felt pretty good. I was able to ramp up over those months. And then when I came back and kind of fit into that role, I was able to ramp up some more to get ready for the postseason. But it was definitely different because I figured I would go into the postseason as kind of like this Swiss Army knife role. where I could really pick my spots, play this this third situation, whatever the case may be, or whatever. If it needed to be first in certain quarters, if it needed to be second in certain, like whatever. But I was thrown back into that number one option role, and for our team to win a playoff series, I think that was a huge accomplishment. I mean, obviously, my aspirations is much bigger than just one playoff series. I've won a lot of playoff series, and one is never enough. But under the circumstances of what our team had went through and what we were going through at that